Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 11th. This is going to be part 1, and there will be a part 2 linked up down below, in the description down below, I should say. But, Sag, let's see. You have the 9th house, which is you, Sagittarius. So that card says exploration on it, and I feel that some of you are just exploring new ideas. You have this grasshopper spirit after it, and the grasshopper says take a leap of faith. It's actually one of my favorite cards in this deck, and you have the Knight of Wands as well. So clearly it would be a good time for you to explore something new or to explore new opportunities. Let's see what we get here. You start off with this 9th house card. Again, this card says exploration on it. I want to see what the next card is as well. You have the 8th house. It says mystery on it. So what you're exploring is mysterious, apparently. I just wanted to ask, like, what are you exploring? But it's like a mystery. I would say it's a new idea, mostly. That's what I said at the beginning. That's what I felt intuitively. And I say that because you have the 7 of Pentacles here and the Magician. 7 of Pentacles is like my card of is the juice worth the squeeze, right? And we'll talk about that in just a second. But you have the Page of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Magician. 7 of Pentacles, he's like looking at those pentacles and he's saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, was it worth it for me to put all the work into whatever this is? And did I get enough out of it, you know? And I feel like that's what you are asking yourself, is like, did I get enough out of a situation, or am I getting enough out of a situation? Could be a relationship, a business, a job, whatever. Take it how it resonates, right? And what's really interesting to me is you have the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles I kind of look at as like the better version of the 7 of Pentacles. That is not accurate tarot at all, but in your reading, that is how I feel. I feel like it is saying that the 9 of Pentacles is like the better version of this. You know, we could also argue that he is looking at those pentacles and he's saying, is it the perfect moment for me to pick those pentacles? Are they ripe? He might be waiting for like the perfect moment to pick the pentacles, right? Next, you have the Magician. The Magician is using your words to manifest what you want in your life. The Magician is a card of manifesting your own reality and using your words to do it. He does this with his focus. He focuses on these flowers that are in front of him. He understands to manifest everything he wants. He needs to focus on like joy, happiness, abundance, all the good stuff, right? And I feel like that's what you have to do here with this card. You also have the Page of Cups. I'm looking like this because I feel like the Page of Cups is something better. I feel that there is a change in direction for you here, Sagittarius, with that 7 of Pentacles, because I feel like there's something better that you're going to be taking a leap of faith on. I don't feel like this is grass is greener on the other side type of situation, because here's the thing. I like the 7 of Pentacles for making a decision to move on to something new, because the 7 of Pentacles says you're looking at something and you're really like weighing your options, kind of like the Justice card, right? Like he's really looking at those pentacles and he's really kind of analyzing them. It is a card of analysis, and he's really saying like, is it worth it? And I do feel like you're seeing something that's better. And I really feel that you need to explore something new with that exploration card. And maybe it's a little bit of a mystery, but guess what? I feel like you need to take the leap of faith to make it happen. You know, the grasshopper says, take the leap of faith, kind of says, go for it. The grasshopper, you know, they are kind of lucky as well, and he's even wearing a crown. So I feel like it's worth the risk, and I definitely feel like you are taking a risk. I feel like you feel it as a risk as well, and I mostly say that because of the 9 of Swords here. You have the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. On the 9 of Swords, it's like you have the choice whether or not to be the bug or the windshield. I'm sure you've all had a grasshopper hit your windshield, right? There's a person down here, and there's actually 2 people. One person is got like a sword over another person that's like on their back. 9 of Swords to me is a choice, Sagittarius. To me, we have a choice to be the bug or the windshield. And I feel like your choice here is what you focus on. Again, your entire reading, Queen of Pentacles. She has this rabbit that is on the card right above my finger there, but she's focusing on the pentacle. And yes, people love to correct me, even though I've been doing this like my whole entire life, right? The rabbit, yes, it can represent fertility and abundance, and I literally say that every single time, by the way. But she's focusing on the pentacle. The rabbit can represent anxiety. Rabbits are scared little creatures, right? And the true point of the Queen of Pentacles is that she is not focusing on what makes her anxious. She is focusing on what she has, the pentacle right here. She is focusing on her resources. It is a card of resourcefulness. She is focusing on being successful. You have the Nine of Pentacles right next to it. So the Nine of Pentacles represents your focus, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So clearly your focus is extremely important this week. You also have the Four of Swords. I feel like you're doing a lot of healing, but I also feel with the Four of Swords that there's a stained glass window right here, and there's a person who is receiving blessings in that window. And so I feel like you've been hoping and praying for some blessings to come into your life, and I kind of feel that this is more talking about the blessings that you are going to be receiving. Your last row looks like blessings to me. You have this pig spirit, says beware of greed, and you have this camel, which says persevere and you will overcome your problems. I definitely feel like you need to keep pushing at this time, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. I feel like you need to be careful of greedy people, but I don't think that you are the one that's being greedy. You actually have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of giving, and again, we're going to talk about that in just a second. You have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is clearly your most important card here. Again, for whatever reason, in your reading, I'm reading this as the better version of the Seven of Pentacles. Not really what it means, but she has these grapes behind her. It's like she has grown something better. Grapes in the tarot represent something that is very difficult to grow. Grapes are considered challenging to grow. The conditions have to be right. The soil has to be right. So grapes in the tarot represent something that requires great knowledge and wisdom to grow. She also has this falcon on her hand, and there's a glove on her hand as well. It represents the fact that she has to train her focus to be successful. And I really feel that your focus is very important. Magician, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. To me, this week, I would be very, very focused on exactly what you do want, not what you don't want. I would definitely stay out of your head with that Nine of Swords. She is also not being greedy. She has 3 pentacles on one side and 6 pentacles on the other. The 3 pentacles are the pentacles that she is willing to invest in any situation. And this does not have to be financial. This could be her time, her effort, her energy, anything. And she's keeping 6 for herself. And you might be saying, Chris, that's not fair. She's keeping more for herself. Yes, believe it or not, that is fair. Keeping more for yourself and not sacrificing yourself is fair. Not only that, this is like a percentage, right? The amount this is always worth more, the 3 pentacles. Because she keeps 6 pentacles for herself, she's always focusing on herself, fulfilling herself, and making sure that she's healthy, wealthy, and wise, and all those things. This amount right here is always growing. She is always able to give more because she's focusing on herself, because she's always giving herself more. So it's perfectly fair. 50-50 is not fair. And I always tell people, if you're in the spiritual community, chances are you give too much in the first place. So this is perfectly fair. Giving doesn't mean 50-50. Giving means giving what you can and making sure that you're fulfilling yourself so that you can always give more in the future. And that's exactly what she is doing here. I also feel like some of you are clearly going on a new adventure. It could be, you have this exploration card. I feel like you need to explore something that's like a little bit bigger. Again, 7 of Pentacles is good. Nine of Pentacles better, right? And that's what I feel like this reading is saying. It's like there's a next level to whatever it is that you're working on, whether it be in business or work. And I feel this Knight of Wands is encouraging you to kind of like really take it to the next level. You even have this Six of Cups. 6 of Cups can be a gift from the universe, and I kind of do feel there's a gift coming in for you with this 6 of Cups. I'm actually going to clarify right away because I just want to see if we can get any extra details on like where this is going before we move on to part 2. You have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. It just says, if you know that something is going to be successful for you, it will be successful. It's kind of like one of those cards when there is no other way. The only way is whatever you're thinking. And so we see this right here. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands. It's like you're committing to a journey. She's committing to that pentacle that she has in her hand. That pentacle could be, new business, new job, new relationship, whatever it is you're looking to do. Yeah, you have the Strength card. It's going to require patience, whatever you're working on here. You know what the interesting thing is as well, Sagittarius? is I've been getting a message for like the past like week or so. It seems to me like people are working on permanent solutions, not quick fixes. I said it to someone else today as well. And I keep getting that message. So I feel like people are maybe focused more on, again, permanent solutions in their life, like not just the quick fix type of situation here. So it's like if you want more money, maybe you're focused on building something that lasts for a long time, that just isn't like a get rich quick scheme, right? I've been telling people since the beginning of the year, no get rich quick schemes because of the astrology. I feel really that I know it's not sexy, but we should be focusing on get rich slow schemes, but we'll actually probably get rich faster doing it that way if you want to be rich, right? Not everybody wants to be rich, but if you want to be successful in any area of your life, it's like doing it the slow, methodical, thought out, building a foundation way, then that way is going to be much more successful. Strength is a daily practice as well. So I think that focusing on, building a business or a career or a relationship, whatever it is you want, that requires daily effort is going to be much more valuable than something that just that doesn't require any effort at all. And finally, I have the Queen of Cups. Everybody getting the Queen of Cups lately as well. It seems to be like a time where we really need to listen to our emotions. I do feel our emotions could be guiding us with the Queen of Cups. Like, again, she's very focused on that cup that she is holding. And that cup, it almost looks like a trophy. It doesn't really look like a cup. So, in a lot of ways, I always say that the Queen of Cups, she values how she feels about things, and she trusts her feelings, and I feel like that's what you need to move towards, is your feelings. Like, how do you feel about things in your life? Does something make you feel good or bad? And I feel like you need to trust those feelings. Again, all in all, I feel like this reading, it's not really saying the grass is greener on the other side, but I just feel like something isn't worth it any longer, and so you're taking a leap of faith for something better, is what this reading is saying. But that's part one. Part two is linked up in the description down below.